Okay, good afternoon. It's been a while, guys, so I'm glad to be back. We are in the cockpit again in the BAE146-300, this time leaving from Newcastle to Amsterdam Airport. We're pretty much cold and dark, ground power is connected and the stairs are open, so we'll get the rest of this done. Start the checklist and hope we got everything right. So landing gear are down. So I do like to run through this checklist. I still don't know it off by heart yet. That's a new one. Anti-skid on. The spoilers yellow and green both on. AC, DC both auto. Standby inverter arm. Standby generator arm. 1 and 4 both off. Galley and shed to galley. APU gen on. Fuel pumps left inner. APU start. Just want to check something. Okay, happy days. Yeah, happy with that RPM. So that's good, and we'll turn on the packs and air. Landing gear is 3 greens, don't need to test that, don't need to test that. Cabin emergency, up here, armed. DC pump is for, it's a test. Pressurize. Happy. AC pump is a test, but I'll get the stairs in while I've got that on. And the door as well.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross check.
Turn that back off. Flight deck emergency, armed. Yaw dampers on. Oxygen mask I'm not going to test. Okay, let's just get rid of these sounds. I thought I'd already kept that set as off. Oh, you know what? We'll keep it on. It's not a bad sound. We do need to get rid of the pilots, though. Okay. I'll get this done as well. Departure brief is done. Brake pressure's fine. Hydraulics all off. 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 Fuel center transfer to auto. Ice detection on. Fasten seatbelt sign. On. Fuel quantity is Chatham right. Flight data recorder set. Where even is that? I don't think I've ever... Ah, there it is. Yeah, that'll be fine. Altimeter on the ground at Newcastle today is 1015, so let's set that. Set. That's fine. That needs to be extinguished. Speed bugs set. Doors and equipment closed and removed. Happy days. We're not starting the engine just yet. Get rid of that. Get the flight plan in. Okay, that's in. Let's just check that. A very small flight plan there. Is that right? Ah, that'll be why. Gurley, Tilney, Wavu, Gasco, a Boxer, Rimto, Batley. So it's looking good. I'll just check for discrepancies. Right, that's fine. We won't check the departure and arrival just yet because we've not had it yet from the controller. We'll get that in a second. That should be everything set there. That's where we are in Newcastle. Okay, what I will do is I'll get the charts up. There you can see we're at T-side 07 for takeoff there. Right, radio on. Just get the navigation on and the flight directors on as well. And we'll call for our clearance. 124,375.
Golf Echo November, Newcastle radar, thank you, climb now, flight level 140. Golf Echo November, you'll be leaving controlled airspace in the climb. It's a deconfliction service outside the controlled airspace. Golf Foxtrot, Charlie Foxtrot, Bravo, to live in my area of coverage to the northwest. There's nothing further for you. My service terminates, squawk conspicuity and free call en route. We'll speak to you next time.
Right, thank you much, roger that. Do I change to Unicorn 122.8 or continue on this frequency, Golf Foxtrot Bravo?
I'm unable to provide you a service any further because I can only provide a service up to 40 miles. So you can split range down the frequency if you like, but I'm unable to provide you a service. Change to whoever you like.
Right, thank you very much for your service until now, Golf Foxtrot Bravo.
I don't actually know how to turn on the flight recorder, but never mind. It says it's off. Newcastle radar, good afternoon. Speedbird 24 Tango at stand 5, type BAE146, requesting IFR to Amsterdam as filed.
Liver 24 Tango, Scottish, thanks. Bear with me 2 seconds and I will call you back. And I'm not Scottish from Newcastle radar, but I knew what I meant. Logan 44 Lima, report your passing altitude.
Passing 2,100 now, Logan 44 Lima.
Logan 44 Lima, thank you. Consider the climb level 190. You'll be leaving control airspace on track to give them. It's a deconfliction service outside of control airspace.
Get the beacon on,
Traffic
because we are
clear,
going to be
flight level
starting up soon.
190 and on track to give beacon flexion service outside controlled airspace Logan 4 Lima.
Newcastle, we're on 67 Sierra Golf, stand 6, ready for push and start.
Ryanair 67 Sierra Golf, the push and start is approved, QNH 1015.
Push and start approved, and QNH 1015, we're on 67 Sierra Golf.
Zebra 24 Tango cleared Amsterdam, Gurley 1 Tango departure, runway 07, squawk 4721.
Cleared to Amsterdam via Gurley, 1 departure, runway 07 and squawk 4721, Speedbird 24 Tango.
Zebra 24 Tango, just confirm the Gurley 1 Tango departure, everything else was correct.
Gurley 1 Tango, apologies, Speedbird 24 Tango.
Zebra 24 Tango, thank you, be back correct. Golf Echo November, you close the joint controlled airspace on track, gas go and the climb to level 140.
Interesting. It doesn't look like I've got a tug. That's okay. So let's just get this departure in then. Gurley 1 Tango. Execute. And check the legs. There is a discontinuity, so we'll just get rid of that. Execute. Order 66. Right, so we're going out to NTE 05 and then to NTS 12 and down to Gurley, that is correct. And we're going to go for a flight level of 5,000. So let's just set that in. Altitude arm. I'll be able to do that once the engines are started, I'm sure. Right.
Golf Echo November, there is nothing further for you now. You leave joining control space in about 3 miles. Continue with Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
And then squawk 4721. There it is. Okay, that's a set. 1015 is the setting there. Let's just check the ATIS. Transition level 7000, surface 020, 8 knots. Happy days. Speedbird 24 Tango, requesting push and start.
Speedbird 24 Tango, hold position, there's a Ryanair on the push behind you, I'll call you back.
Hold position, Speedbird 24 Tango. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the engines. Because it's going to take a while. One engine at a time. It takes a long time.
Logan 44 leaving. I've got nothing further for you now. London's offline. My service terminates. Change to advise. Sorry, Christian. Continue with Unicom on 122. That's Malik. I'll speak to you next time.
Service terminates.
Followed the
122 Logan 44 Lima. Thanks a lot, man.
Beacon,
Nice one.
packs all off. APU air off. Engine
Speedbird
ice.
24 Tango after the Ryanair 737 crosses behind you from left to right. The push started to brief QNH 1015.
After the traffic passes, push and start approved in QNH 1015, Speedbird 24 Tango. Engine 3 going. And we've got absolutely no tugs on the ground here at Newcastle.
Runway 67 Sierra Golf, ready taxi.
67 Sierra Golf, thank you. Taxi Honda Point Alpha 1, runway 07.
Honda Point Alpha 107, 67 Sierra Golf.
That's why. Last engine. Okay, so that's all done. After start then, start power to norm. And just allow this last engine to start up fully. Yeah, I know, Mark, I've not got the PMDG, so even if he has got a 737, it's not going to show up, unfortunately. I'm waiting for the PMDG 800. So I've got a few months. Okay, both off. 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 Gen 1 and 4 both on. Brake fans to auto. We'll get going eventually. Engine 2 and 3 hydraulics on. AC, pump and PTU.
Newcastle, good afternoon. This is Corsair 14609, assistant 09er. Request the clearance to Eindhoven Airport.
Corsair 1609, Newcastle radar, hello, good afternoon.
APU,
Clear,
pack 1 and 2
Eindhoven,
on.
Gurley 1 Tango departure, squawk 7503.
TMS is going to be
Clear to
on.
Eindhoven, Gurley 1 Tango departure, squawk 7503, Corsair 161.
Takeoff.
Corsair 1609, thank you,
Transponders on.
correct.
Okay, taxi lights are going to be on in a second. I just need to sort this pushback out. Flaps 18. Let's get the taxi lights on there. No tugs, not sure why at Newcastle. I've not taken off from Newcastle before, so I'm not sure about that one.
On approach 67 Sierra Golf, fully ready departure.
Rhino 67 Sierra Golf, thank you. The winds at Newcastle 020 degrees, 8 knots, runway 07, clear takeoff.
Runway 7, clear takeoff, Rhino 67 Sierra Golf. Corsair 161, request start and push at 09.
Corsair 1609, push and start as approved, QNH 1015.
Okay, taxi lights are on.
Push and start approved, QNH 1015, Corsair 1609.
Brakes are tested, yeah, pretty much checked on yellow. Flaps are selected, flight instruments are checked, flight directors are on, trims are set. Let's get a little bit of trim up. Let's just set that trim actually, that is... Get that in the green there. Oh, you know what? We'll leave it there. Config to be tested. Config checked. Did I check? Ice. Engine anti-ice as required. We don't need anti-ice right now. Continue ignition A and B. Cabin. Needs to be secured.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
Weather radar on as required. Landing and strobe. We'll go for landing lights on now. And strobe because we are right next to the
And approach
Runway
Ryanair 67 Sierra Golf, correction, airborne passing 2,700.
Ryanair 67 Sierra Golf, correction, Newcastle radar, thank you, climb now level 150.
Continue climb 150, Ryanair 67 Sierra Golf.
Okay, happy days. Newcastle radar, Speedbird 24 Tango, ready for taxi.
Speedbird 24 Tango, thank you, taxi order point Alpha 1, runway 07.
Alpha 107, Speedbird 24 Tango. Away we go then.
Newcastle radar, good afternoon. Golf Oscar Bravo Kilo, Fan 17, requested Alpha to update with the airport.
Sorry, the station calling Newcastle radar, just a second.
Golf Oscar Bravo Kilo, Fan 17, requested Alpha to update with information.
Golf Oscar Bravo Alpha Kilo, Newcastle radar, roger, clear to leave controlled airspace to the northwest. After departure, runway 07. Turn left on track Agped, climb flight level 80, and squawk 7017.
Clear to update departure northwest, left onto
Golf Alpha Kilo, it's cleared to leave controlled airspace to the northwest. After departure, runway 07, left turn on track Agped, and climb flight level 80, squawk 7017.
Not even sure how to set the flight recorder on, to be honest. I should be, but never mind.
We'll disconnect, that works as well.
We don't need it.
Corsair 146, request taxiing 207.
Corsair 14609, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 07.
Taxiing holding point Alpha 1, Corsair 146.
Radar, Speedbird 24 Tango, fully ready, 07.
Speedbird 24 Tango, thank you, the wind 02, 0 degrees, 8 knots, runway 07, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 07, Speedbird 24 Tango. Okay, let's just set in a heading. Of 07, just in case something happens. And we need to go to heading mode.
Newcastle radar, go flight 7 Tango Golf. Good afternoon, passing 229, descent 160.
Power set, flexi.
Go flight 7 Tango
Nice,
Golf.
there's a car on the runway, and it's driving
Newcastle
towards me,
radar,
that's good.
Squawk 3752.
Both sets.
Cox 3752.
Ryanair 67 Sierra Golf,
Oh,
continue
dear.
present heading.
That would have
Continue
been a
present heading,
disaster.
Ryanair 67 Sierra Golf.
V1.
Here we go, rotate coming up.
V2. Positive rate to climb, gear.
Gear up.
Go flight 7 Tango Golf, thank you. It's the Rimto 1 November arrival if you're not already on it. Do have traffic in your 6 o'clock and 3 miles. Looks like a company 737 descending out of flight 123. Report your indicated airspeed, please.
250 knots and Rimto 1 November.
Go flight 7 Tango Golf, roger. If you can, give me 270 knots or greater for the moment, and I'll slow you down shortly. Descend flight level 160 to be leveled by...
Corsair 160, just holding 07.
Okay, bit of wind on the takeoff there, it's nice. Speedbird 24 Tango, passing 2,100.
Speedbird 24 Tango, correction, Newcastle radar, thank you. Climb now, flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Speedbird 24 Tango.
Newcastle approach, good day. Go flight 98 Charlie, inbound aircraft on the way to
Go flight 98 Charlie, Newcastle radar, hello, thank you. Squawk 3745, stop your descent, flight level 200.
Just checking the speed there.
5 and stop 200.
Go flight 7 Tango Golf, descend flight level 160 to be level by core.
Bit of turbulence as we take off.
Descend flight level 160 by level by core. Go flight 7 Tango Golf.
Bring the nose down a little bit.
Corsair Vengeance 160, that's holding point Alpha 1.
Corsair 1609, runway, Christian, line up runway 07, about 30 seconds of delay.
Lining up 07, Ryan, Corsair Vengeance 1609.
Go flight 98 Charlie, thank you. Reduce your speed to 250 knots or less. Descend flight level 180. Go flight 98 Charlie, descend flight level 180 now.
Descend to the 180, Charlie.
Thanks, Matt. Right, there we go. Flaps up finally.
Minus 67 Sierra Golf, turn left heading 195 degrees.
Left heading 195, runway 67 Sierra Golf.
Go flight 7 Tango Golf, continue present heading and report that heading.
Still climbing just about.
Present heading 320 and go flight 7 Tango Golf.
Okay, let's get the nose up a little bit more.
Ryanair 67 Sierra Golf, continue the climb level 210.
Continue up 210, Ryanair 67 Sierra Golf.
Yeah,
should be. Just give me a sec. I'll get the
Charlie, descend
flight info up.
170, turn right heading 030 degrees.
Descend 170 and right 030 degrees. Descend Charlie.
Super 24 Tango, climb flight level 150.
Up to 150, Speedbird 24 Tango.
Go flight 7 Tango Golf, continue descent flight level 120, speed level by start 3.
Flight data's up at the top. Time to go is not updated just yet. It should be just less than an hour, we'll see. Up to
1 Golf, continue descent flight level 120.
150.
Descent at level 120, go flight 7 Tango Golf.
Get speed back up to 250 knots. What I want to be looking for now.
98 Charlie, turn left heading 330 degrees, descend flight level 160.
Left 60 degrees.
Let's just go through this checklist.
160.
After takeoff, landing gear is up, flaps are up, TMS to sync.
Zoom out navigation gas go, Ryanair 67 Sierra Golf.
Super 24 Tango, continue present heading and report that heading.
APU off. APU air off, even packs both on. Yes, they are.
24 Tango, continue present heading and report the heading.
Continue present heading, and heading is 32210.
Thank you. Transavia 1609, runway 07, cleared takeoff to wind 020 degrees, 8 knots.
Transavia 160, takeoff, runway 07.
Newcastle, Ryanair 67 Sierra Golf. Are we able direct Ribble? I've got two sales, one just off to my left there, which is around Gasco.
Ryanair 67 Sierra Golf, redirect Ribble, nothing further for you now, Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Direct Ribble and 122.8, thanks for the service. We'll see you on the next one, see ya.
Go flight 7 Tango Golf, descend flight level 90.
Altimeters are set. GTU and AC pump.
Go flight 98 Charlie, descend flight level 130.
Off. APU stop. Fasten seatbelts past 10,000, not yet. And lights as required. Again, not past 10,000 just yet.
025 degrees.
025.
And Matt, you're right, she is a beautiful bird.
Right heading 220 degrees.
Right heading 220, Speedbird 24 Tango.
Go flight 72 Golf, correction 7 Tango Golf, speed now 250 knots or greater.
250 or greater, go flight 7 Tango Golf.
Looks like we may have traffic.
Go flight 98 Charlie, we're heading 030 degrees.
Okay, let's climb a little bit more here.
Viva 24 Tango, continue the climb flight level 210.
Continue climb flight level 210, Speedbird 24 Tango.
Go flight 7 Tango Golf, vectoring for an ILS approach runway 07.
Vectoring 07, Golf flight 7 Tango Golf.
Corsair 146, passing 2,200.
Oh, they are off.
Corsair 1609.
Never mind.
Never mind. Newcastle radar, thank you. Climb now, level 100.
Climbing in
seatbelts
level
off.
100, Corsair 169.
Go flight 98 Charlie, descend flight level 90.
Descend 90, go flight 90 Charlie.
Go flight 7 Tango Golf, turn left heading 335 degrees, vectoring for the approach.
Left heading 335, go flight 7 Tango Golf.
Turn that down a little bit. It is a little bit loud on the Vatsim today. Busy as well.
Go flight 7 Tango Golf, 28 miles to run for runway 07, descend now to altitude 5,000 feet.
Okay, time to go is updated to 1 hour. That will obviously increase as we decrease as we get higher.
Go flight 7 Tango Golf.
Viva T4 Tango, resume main navigation to Gasco.
Oh, navigation to Gasco, Speedbird T4 Tango. Speeds up now as well, we can go past 250.
Go flight 7 Tango Golf, turn left heading 310 degrees.
Left heading 310 degrees, go flight 7 Tango Golf.
Okay, that's us off the departure now.
Tango Golf, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, go flight 7 Tango Golf.
We'll be out of airspace soon enough.
Corsair 1609, continue present heading.
Corsair 146, continue present heading.
Go flight 98 Charlie, turn left heading 295 degrees, vectoring for an ILS approach runway 07.
Left 205 degrees, vectoring for ILS 07.
Corsair 1609, continue the climb flight level 190.
Continue climb 190, Corsair 160.
Go flight 98 Charlie, 30 miles for runway 2, correction for runway 07, descend now to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1015.
This is for the fleet, QNH 1015, Charlie.
Viva 24 Tango, nothing further for you now, Unicom 1122, that's bye-bye.
Over to Unicom 122.8, thanks for the cover this afternoon, doing a great job. Speedbird 24 Tango.
Go flight 7 Tango Golf, descend to...
Okay, so that's us out of controlled airspace then. Hey Airbus Boeing, how's it going, mate? Yeah, I know, I love it. It's my favourite, definitely. My favourite one so far. I haven't got the 737 by PMDG, so I can't compare it to that. However, this is right for me. Okay, let's just get some panel lights on here. Afternoon, Garfield, how's it going? No, I haven't got the Phoenix either. For me, it's I've got no need because the A32NX is enough for me. So no, I didn't get it. Maybe I should have done. Who knows? But yeah, I enjoy the A32NX as it is. There's no reason for me to get a Phoenix as well. Phoenix. What about you? Did you get it? 11155. Yeah, I am Garfield. We've just left controlled airspace at Newcastle though, and we're on our way to Amsterdam, which still has controlled airspace at the moment. That may change before we get there, but we don't know. So let's have a little look where we are then. Currently flying down the centre of the UK. Heading towards Manchester at the moment. I'll show you the flight plan though. So we're about to turn slightly to the east, make our way over Leeds, a bit further south towards Sheffield, and then we'll basically straight line it to Amsterdam, just over the top of Norwich there. So there's our turn to the east. That'll take us right over Leeds, up to 21 here, and then we're going to go to 25 as our final cruising out. Let's keep that climb going. Let's speed back up. Yeah, I'm exactly the same, Garfield. I've got no intention. I'm more than happy with the A320X. I know it's a different aircraft and it's got a few different systems, but nah, not for me. If Phoenix did the A321, I'd have definitely bought it, but no. Never mind. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people in the same mindset there. Quite a stormy outlook over the UK today, especially to northeast there. Oh, and the south. Beautiful cloud line. Keep that speed up as much as we can. Ground speed is 324, aiming for 330. Obviously that'll level off as we get to the cruising out. Time to go is down to 50 minutes. Again, that'll come down once we're at cruising out. I really recommend it, Garfield, definitely. I think it's got 6 variants, a couple of cargo variants and a few passenger variants, loads of liveries with it, and loads of third-party liveries available off flightsim.to, just like this one. It's definitely worth it. Beautiful plane as well, nice to fly. The detail's good, both inside and outside. I love it. Okay, coming up to cruise out, we'll level off. And speed will come right up, so I'll have to watch the speed when it does come up. Check these V-flight speeds, so 183 as approach. Don't know about that. We'll look for 250 set, 220. set there. Let's just check the safe flight speeds. 18 is 200, so we'll set for 200 there for flaps 18. 170 is the next. .60 and 140. So I've come on. What is this saying? This is saying 183, 143, 132. No. No. 160 at 30 knots. At 30 degrees flaps, that's fine. And then 33. Landing speed, I'm going to keep as 140. I don't like to land lower than 140. 200 there. Set. Thanks for the follows, guys, appreciate it. I'm going to be streaming this afternoon with a bit of IL-2. There's a new aircraft out for IL-2, so the Mosquito. We'll be using that this afternoon if anyone's interested in a bit of air combat. Okay, ice not detected, so let's get these anti-ices off. There we go, all good. Time to go down to 34 minutes. Reduce this engine thrust slightly. Keep about 88 if we can. 90 will do, 90 will do. Speed needs to come down. Still going up, so I'll bring it down again. Needs to come down, there we go, it's coming down. I love that sound. Okay, so we're past Leeds, we're now making our way towards Sheffield. It is a beautiful sound, isn't it? It's a beautiful looking aircraft. Okay, speed's coming down, that's good. Maintaining 24,000 there. Okay, so we're just to the east of Sheffield here. And then once we are pretty much in line with Sheffield, we're going to be making our way southeast over Lincoln, north of Norwich, and in towards Amsterdam. As I say, at the moment there is a controller on, covering all of the Netherlands. Amsterdam radar is online. He may not be by the time we get there, but we'll see. Fingers crossed he is. Main landing runway is still 27. Okay, so time to go has increased a little bit because we've had to decrease the speed slightly. I'll increase that again now, just a little bit more if I can. Try and keep it below 90 though. As in 90% on here. Actually struggling to hold it in place there. See if I can hold it around 88, 89. 88, 88, 88, 88. That'll do. Speed will come up nicely to about 386, hopefully, maybe no more. Yeah, Garfield, it doesn't have auto throttle, so it's similar to the CRJ. If you've got the CRJ by Aerosoft, you have to basically keep the throttle in a position. What you use is you use these percentages here. So once it's synced, this thing will get as close as possible, all percentages together. And you just keep an eye on that. Around about 88% is flight speed at cruise. Obviously 100 for takeoff, and then you sort of go from there. Set my speed bugs and didn't mean to. Set that yellow to 140 again. That can go 160, that can stay at 200, and I'll keep this at 250 because that's the speed I need to be when I drop below 10,000. Okay, we've got a nice cloud bank ahead of us. Okay mate, hope you have a good day. Catch you soon, Garfield. Thanks for stopping by. Just passing north of Lincoln now. That's Lincoln down there below us. As you can see there. And they're making our way towards Norwich now. Just keeping an eye on the speed, obviously it is quite high at the moment. I want to keep it as high as possible. Okay, so it won't be long until we're out of the UK completely, over the sea towards Amsterdam. Looking at about 30 minutes till descent. Sorry, about 20 minutes till descent, about 30 minutes till landing. We do have cover at Amsterdam currently, but again, that can all change. I'll set that in. Cruising at 25,000, 26 minutes to go on there, probably going to be 30 minutes by the time we slow down. Do have the flight computer active. It's a bit stormy ahead, might get a bit of turbulence up there. Into a bit of cloud. So continuing on here, we're just north of the coast of Norfolk, and then we're going to be crossing the sea. I sit now for land cover until we get to the Netherlands though. Be straight into Amsterdam. It won't be long before we're descending a little bit down to 23,000 by Lamso. Do need to make sure I've got that arrival in as well. Let's just check that. So arrival is going to be Lamso to Alpha for runway 27, and we are going via Sugol. Let's just check there's no others available yet. Execute that. Check the legs. Here we go. Delete, so it's Lamso and then ETOPS and then it's Sugol and straight to Sierra Papa Lima. SPL, let's just check this. Sugol to Sierra Papa Lima, AM260, AM261, 262, Tidvo. Yeah, that's perfect for runway 27. Happy days. Trim wheels constantly going there. We will be descending through that soon enough. Let's say 2,000 to descend by Lamso, and then we've got to be down to 10,000 by Sugol. Should have a controller there though. So via Lamso, that's when they go into controlled airspace. Okay, let's have a look where we are. Let's just load this up. So we're going to descend soon to 23,000. We are at 25. It's not going to take much at all. Down to Lamso, and then we should be contacted by Amsterdam radar at that point. Ah, they've just gone offline. Okay, so we've now got no air traffic control at Amsterdam. That's fine. So we'll be monitoring our own descent and arrival into Amsterdam. Is what it is. Down to 23,000 soon enough. That's the way it goes, unfortunately, for most of the time on Vatsim. You can't guarantee, especially this daytime flying, when the controllers are going to be on till. We got the departure airport, which was good, but I can see now there's already 15 aircraft waiting to go at Amsterdam, so they'll probably all be disappointed that there's now no controller. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. So we'll be broadcasting on Unicom on our descent and approach into Amsterdam. Five miles to Anito. And we'll descend when we are at Bukit. So that one there, Bukit. 7 miles to get down by 2,000 is very much doable. But we're now on the arrival, so we're on Lamso 2 Alpha arrival for Amsterdam. Currently above the altitude. We'll be coming down soon enough. So we'll start doing a checklist for descent. PT will be on, pressurization set, briefing and landing data. So let's do that now. PTU on. That's that. Amsterdam traffic, Speedbird 24 Tango on the Lamso 2 Alpha departure, starting descent now down to 10,000 by Schiphol. Amsterdam traffic. Sloping descent, will it take us down? Keep an eye on the speed. Down to 23 and then it'll be all the way down to 10,000 from there. Speed is coming down. E-tops next. A lot of aircraft in at Amsterdam, so we're going to have to be careful. Descent has started though. 10 minutes to go at the top. It's probably going to be a bit longer with this descent and approach. We're going to be down in time. We'll try and get down to 8,000. Amsterdam traffic, speedbird 24 Tango down to 8,000 by Sugol. Amsterdam traffic. Matthew, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for the like. Starting the descent now into Amsterdam. 10,000 to go. Probably going to have to increase this descent a little bit. So that's about 4-degree descent now. A bit less. 3. Should be alright. As long as we're about 13 by E-tops or just after. Et pos, even not E-tops, et pos. Into the cloud. Yeah, 13 just after Etpos, that's perfect. It's going to put us at about 8,000 by Sugol. Which is what we want. DH 188. So we need to be 2000 by Tidvo, that's absolutely fine. We'll go down to 7000 there. Amsterdam traffic, Speedbird 24 Tango, down to 7000 via Sugol into Sierra Papa Lima for runway 27, Amsterdam traffic. Okay, that's altitude. I'm coming up to. Need to get down to 250 knots. Speed's coming down. One 155 set. Okay, so we're maintaining in the clouds at the moment for quite a bit. We're still not over land just yet. I'll show you where we are now. And I'll show you the approach we're taking in. So that's where we are at the moment. And approach we're taking in, coming in via Sugol to Sierra Papa Lima, then we're braking around for runway 27 there. Okay, seatbelt should be on now.
Seatbelt signs is switched on. Please return to seat belt.
Let's get everything set for approach. Altimeter set, not yet. Fasten seatbelt signs on. APU can be started. Brake fans are auto. Fuel panel is on. Okay, I mean they've been on the whole time anyway. Steep approach not required. Anti-ice possibly required. No, not required. Not yet. Maintaining 250 then through the cloud here. And we are going direct to Sierra Papa Lima now. Once we're in the northern approach, we'll look to descend down to 2000. Local altimeter is about 4000 for Amsterdam. And it's 1011. reduce speed slightly, 250 knots.
The fotógrafos quedan buenos tú airborne.
What traffic, Corsair Vengeance, Hotel, left on nach der 84. What traffic?
Okay, it does look like the runway in use has changed. Let's just have a look. Here comes the rain. Runway in use is now 22. Okay, I'm going to ignore that. I'm just going to land at runway 27. In fact, I'm going to disconnect from Vatsim here because that's too late of a change for me to be going into runway 22. So we're no longer on Vatsim. There is no there's no coverage anyway. Alright, what we're going to do then, I'm going to bring the altitude down to 5,000. Down through the rain now. We're going to get the cabin crew in their seats for landing. And we're going to do the landing checklists. AC pump to auto. Landing gear down, not yet. Lights are set, flaps will be set soon. Airframe not on. APU, turn on APU air. And packs, engine air off. Where is the nose wheel steering centre? Not required, right. Down to 5,000 there, and let's go down to 2,000 now. And that will be 1-1. Slow down a bit. And then we'll get some flaps on as well. Yeah, slow down in this turn. We're doing a turn for final through the rain. 200 is flaps 18. And then we'll go from there.
Localizer out.
2500.
Speed checked below 205. Select flaps 18. Speed check below 205. Select gear down.
No, not yet for gear down. Keeping an eye on the speed there. Okay, not sure what's just happened there. Let's just go direct to AM26. Direct to Tidvo. Not sure what happened. But we missed the localizer and glide slope, so we're on a currently in a hole pattern, which we probably shouldn't be, but maintaining 2,000 at the moment. Okay, stall speed's at 120 basically. We're close there, but not quite. Okay, let's do a direct to Tidvo now. Hit that L nav again. Maybe just a bit too early with the localizer. Flaps 30 set. Speed up. Direct to Tidvo. Dog's barking at the moment. Apologies if you can hear that. Okay, we've got real low cloud today at Amsterdam. We're going to go gear down there. Three greens. Watching this speed, trying to keep it above 140. Switch to nav.
Localizer out.
Localizer captured. There we go. Finally.
High slope armed.
Okay, so we are at the 10-mile point now, 10 miles from the runway. Gonna be a cloudy one. Just checking the go-around procedure. Climb 266, so
License 5, 1 knot to go.
onto 3,000.
Glide slope captured.
There we go, glide slope captured. Flaps full.
Established on the ILS.
We're established. Can't see the runway yet, so I'm going to maintain the autopilot. Still no visual on the runway. Is that the runway ahead? Windy approach into Amsterdam today. Don't think I've landed on this runway before. You see a lot of the city, which is nice. Still can't make out the runway. Looking like that, but I'm not sure. Nice view left, very nice view to the right. Got the city of Amsterdam there. Okay, there we go.
1,000.
Runway in sight.
Autopilot disconnected.
Autopilot DC. Going to stay with a glide slope now. Aim for the runway. Need to bring the nose down a bit. Not that much though. Spoilers should be active there, but they're not. Bring the nose down more. Been blown off because I was focusing on the spoilers.
500.
There we go. This is custom Amsterdam as well, available on flightsim.to.
100. Minimums. Minimums.
Okay, that's going to put us about right there.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
There we go.
Yellow and green spoilers.
Very bumpy runway here. Into Amsterdam, runway 27.
Brake pressure seen. 80 knots. 60 knots.
Coming off to the left here. We'll taxi straight to the gates. Successful landing, minus 260 feet per minute. Bit fast. It's okay, it's okay. into the gates here on the left. May as well go for the end ones, closest to the terminal. Give the passengers a bit of an easy walk. Get a view of some of these details as well. Okay. Right, we'll go engines off there.
Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross-check.
And here we are at Amsterdam. Welcome everybody, I hope you enjoyed that flight. If you did enjoy the stream, please do hit that follow button. Thank you very much for watching, I enjoyed it today. Unfortunately we lost the Vatsim cover just before we got to Amsterdam, but not to worry, we got here in one piece in the end anyway. Hope you enjoyed it guys, as I say before,